Yeah, what's going on? Myself, Trebler, here with the man from East, or what were we saying? East London, Essex?
It's Essex. They changed the boundaries recently.
Yeah.
I mean, Romford, it's Essex, it's East London. Who cares? Yeah. I'm from Romford, I'm born and bred. Bosh.
Still a Bosh moment. How you getting on, bro, firstly?
Yeah, good, mate. Good, training hard, ticking over, waiting for the opportunities to come. I think there's a few in the fire. We was meant to fight in March, didn't materialise. But let's see what happens. I'm ticking over with Tony Sims. I'm actually going to Australia for a couple of weeks, going to train out there, mix it up a little bit. As Tyson said, the sunshine's good for training, so just mix it up a little bit.
Johnny, talk to me, man. Obviously, a lot of people were disappointed after the Dave Allen double, the rematch. A lot of people were out there in support for you, wanting you to win. It didn't quite happen, but what a way to bounce back in Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it was great to be in Monte Carlo. People lose all the time in sport, professional heavyweight boxing. Sometimes it can all be over very quickly, and for me, we got it wrong. I wasn't good enough on the night, but that doesn't mean you can't come back. I'm 26 years old, come back with a victory, and it's a good message for people out there. Look at Tyson Fury, how he's come backwards and forwards. He's my role model. I mean, nothing's over.
That's right.
Keep going. There's no tomorrow. You've got to do it today and get yourself in there and get involved.
That's right. There's no tomorrow. And look, Tyson is fighting Makhmudov.
I've been in with Tyson sparring, but I've not been in with Makhmudov. But I obviously know, and I've watched him. I know how good he is. He's only been defeated by some of the top guys like Kabayel. So this is a tough test. This isn't an easy fight. But as Tyson said, he doesn't get up for easy fights. I mean, he's box office himself, and fighting people who are going to give him a tough challenge, someone who's a knockout artist like Makhmudov, is going to bring the best Tyson Fury that we want,
Tell me, Johnny, when you look at the heavyweight division, there's so many names that were already flying around. Obviously, Tyson's back to pretty much take his throne as the Gypsy King. Where do you see yourself in the next, say, year or 2 years now? You're making a comeback. You've just bounced back from a defeat. Like you said, it's never over, and you've shown that. You've shown that character. Where do you see yourself in a year's time?
One thing that I've really tried to do in the last few months after my last fight, because I was deeply stressed before my last fight, the pressure of the comeback, the pressure of performing, and it got to me a little bit, and that's why I had that shaky first round, I really believe. So one person and one clip that I keep watching when I get a bit overstressed or things like that is Chris Hoy, who's got stage 4 prostate cancer.
Oh, mate, yeah.
He's a British Olympian, a legend. But he just said his wife's also got MND, and he's going to have to leave his kids behind, and that's real problems in life. What problems do I have? None. What opportunities do I have? Lots. And forget about what's next. Forget about 1 year. Forget about what's next week. Forget about what's next day. Live in the moment. Enjoy what we're doing here. We've just watched a fantastic press conference. We're about to watch an amazing fight here in the next few weeks. But just worry about what's next, because we live in the best time there's ever been to live alive, to be alive. If we was born 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, we wouldn't be able to cure some of the most basic diseases. So let's be happy with where we are right now and enjoy the moment.
Johnny, brilliant. Brilliant, bro. There's no way I can even add to that. If I'm honest with you,
I reeled it off quite well there, but you understand what I'm saying. Live in the moment and enjoy life, because life is precious, as Tyson said himself. Anybody can pass away in an instant. I mean, as he said, Anthony Joshua and his close team, they were gone. Life is precious, so enjoy every moment that we've got.
100%. And bro, being from East London, what does it mean to you to be able to, continue to inspire as well? I mean, we love watching you, we're always behind you, but what does it mean to you to be able to inspire that next generation? You mentioned Chris Hoy there. I remember 2012 Olympic Games held in East London. People like him rose to the occasion and inspired the whole generation to get into cycling and start using the velodrome and all of those things. You're giving young boys and girls the inspiration to get into the Peacocks and get into those gyms, that we grew up around, the Repton Boxing Club and all of that. Do you know what I mean? And what does that mean to you to be?
That's what motivates me to keep going most of the time. I think it's about this world. We always think about what we can take from it, but you've got to put a little bit back in. And whether that means inspiring some kids when you're having a boxing match, or going back to your local school, my school, Marshall's Park, or going back in there soon and doing a little talk. And if you can inspire one kid, whether that be a kid from my area or someone who's miles away watching on Instagram, it's about inspiring people. And it's also about being proud about where you're from. I'm from Essex, Romford, got East London roots. I'm proud to be from there. I'm proud to be English, and I'm proud to be British. And it's about inspiring other people who are in the same boat as you, Big shout out to FFP. Give them a look. They're the best in the game. All the best. Bash.
Good luck, my bro.
Nice one, mate.
Man is